What's up, guys? My name is Patrick, and welcome back to another Let's Play of The Witcher 3. And I just got finished dealing with a small group of ghouls.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
Alright, so we see a little bit of the humor of this game. Sneaking in there at every turn. Double press and hold left shift while moving to gallop. Okay.
War is not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to make a quick recommendation. If you're coming from The Witcher 2 or just The Witcher, I would really recommend going and checking out some of the cutscene movies people have made. It's really a big information gap between the games, so gotta fill yourself in.
We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
That's a good question.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail?
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Alright. Another one of those transitions there. Not quite as flawless as the dream sequence, but I can't say anything about the quality of this game. I mean, it just seems to get better now that we're out in the world. Holy God. Absolutely fantastic. I was taking note of something too. Those that guy's facial animations and that little interaction we just did. He had some silent acknowledgments to what Geralt was saying. I thought it was pretty, it looked very realistic. Not to mention extremely high quality. I mean, the game speaks for itself on that level.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Just galloping into town here.
Move it!
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards or hired watchmen won't tolerate theft. Also, won't work conging, accosting others. Alright, so towns have, like, notices and quests.
Making me a slingshot.
They're making a slingshot. That kind of looks like a bow and arrow, though, kid.
Come on now.
I guess we're at the inn. Alright.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is your coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Huh, cool. I guess Brom wasn't lying. I'll peruse the shop, but I'll be sure to edit it out. I'll edit that out later.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
I'll be sure to edit this part out. First time I've ever gotten to see what the shops look like, though.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
That seemed a little obvious.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please, I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Okay,
You hear? Black One's been out
back to
measuring
playing
the
again.
fields.
Let them measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? To parcel out their pattern.
So,
Give it to their own.
luckily for you guys, this game doesn't leave me a lot of room to talk, and it's very pretty.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Make use of the axe, he said. I don't need to Jedi mind trick people. I'll just intimidate them.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Oh, that respect came pretty friggin' quick. Only took the threat of decapitation. But Geralt gets it one way or the other. That's cool. I kind of noticed that in Kaer Morhen too. I can put out any candle or torch that I want and just relight it. I'm not too sure what use that has. Maybe with sneaking and putting out lights.
Something else you'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant 'em that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
Oops. Did not mean to bump you there, miss. Hello, kitty. Can I talk to you? No? That's okay. Maybe these guys?
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Nah.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Alright, this must be the mini game of The Witcher, like the card game. Gwent. I am not a fan.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Alright, Mr. Scholar Guy, thanks, but no thanks. You seem to have lost a bunch of cards. But yeah, not one for mini games.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Be friendly.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
What the heck? Alright, was it me or did that guy just totally disappear? Alright. Gaunter O'Dim. Oh, what's this now?
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
I thought I wasn't supposed to cause any violence. Guess knocking these guys out couldn't hurt, though. Maybe it'll teach them to watch what they say.
Nice meeting you.
Not exactly a smart move backing up into a house there.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Seems like my knee got a proper introduction with your face. That was a fun little scrap. So yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll have to talk right now. Let's see. Game state automatically saved. Oh, this just reminded me to save. So while I save and do that now, which is probably a good idea, I will make the point that this game does not leave me a lot of room to talk. So I'm going to be doing very little of that. I'll make my general notes here and there between the cutscenes, but this game is based off of a story, so...
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Though that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Jesus.
See you later, Vesemir.
Nearly... What did he mean by that? There's no friggin' way Geralt is nearly 100. Is there? Huh? Aw, man, you back up looking for trouble?
Son of a goat!
I am not.
Son of a goat!
I am not. Maybe a little.
Freak.
Voidemar, would you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervin now. Good eye to you, good eye.
You guys don't really have
What do you
much
want?
to say. Huh? Oh, Brom, buddy.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Armor set? That might be something to come back for. But for right now...
Take care.
I will make a note, he's the first person that I did talk to, and the first time I got to see a cutscene was with him. This game's graphics are so good, even with me who's got like a 660 Ti, I think. It's been a while since I've checked, so I know I've got the NVIDIA stuff enabled and my graphics on ultra. I think it's Fraps that's making it run a little slow, like there's hitches in my gameplay. But like I said, please bear with me. Hopefully by episode 3 or 4, I have everything figured out, my render settings, my style for this Let's Play. Everything's a little bit different, but I'm just... 1, I'm not used to playing a game that looks this good. 2, my computer isn't either. And 3, I'm just not used to the play style of The Witcher. AKA, I talk a lot, and I know I don't always say useful stuff, but it's gonna be this game's gonna make that pretty bearable for you guys. It's gonna fill the screen time with really beautiful cutscenes and everything, and the in-between parts, I'm just gonna shut up. Well, for the most part, anyway.
Looking for trouble?
But yeah, I'm not one who knows his system specs off the top of his head. But I do not have a great PC. I don't have like a super rig. I have like just an average, if not a little below average computer.
Yes?
And it's running this game amazingly.
May the sun shine upon you.
I mean, when I'm not recording with Fraps, this game runs like, this game like is amazing. It flows just like water, and I'm noticing with Fraps on, it hitches a little bit. But like I said, you know, give me an episode or two, I will definitely work on getting my settings all figured out for how to record and everything. Like even that last episode that I was working on, I'm still working on the render settings, so I hope the quality of this one is improved. I'm realizing that has very little to do with my render settings and a lot to do with YouTube.
God's eye above,
What now?
far away. That griffin's a real spell.
What do I got to do to get me a sword like that?
You have to grow up and be able to hold it.
Damn, dearest.
Really? Yeah, alright. So I don't want to break into everybody's house, but it's not breaking in if the door is unlocked? Right? And it's not stealing if no one sees you? Alrighty.
Best be gone from here.
Alright. How about over here? And I really can just walk into anybody's house and steal their stuff, huh? So apparently I just picked up a book. Oh man, this game is super deep. Candle on the floor. Alright, that doesn't look smart. Lit candle on a floor made of wood and hay. Intelligent. Freaking genius village. That's fine. I didn't want to loot this shelf anyway. I just like playing with this candle. Even the micro expressions on Geralt's face when he's just like agitated, or like I just turned off there and I was agitated in life, and it's like my emotions transferred into the game and he just went like, ugh. You get this little pissed off look on his face. Even in the cutscenes, I've noticed they'll be talking and they'll do like a little micro expression. It'll be like, you shouldn't have said that. Like, shut up, man. What are you talking about? Or they'll be like, come on. And they'll just give, like, they cast a look at one another. And I'll be on the lookout for those notes on the trees, too. I don't know if they're, like, missions that are straight up given to you, or... this is what I was just wondering about. I thought those things on the tree were this, but they're not. Okay, Geralt has learned, experience, keep close eye on his surroundings. Words of repelling word awareness, pesky monsters. Alright, so that's some of the waypoints I gotta look out for, I guess.
What do you want?
It says ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer.
Welcome to our shithole.
Okay.
50 years of work up in smoke!
Uh-oh. What goes on?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Whoa, man.
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Wow, poor guy.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Alright. What I was just talking about, those micro expressions. This is the side quest, and this is probably a good place for me to stop this Let's Play. Oh, cool. Never looked at the map before. Anyway, this is probably where I'm going to call it, because I was so worried about picking up side quests and breaking off of the main quests. And there's so much that I just want to do in this game, and I want to be sure to cover it all in the best way that I can. But like I said, those micro expressions, you see how disappointed that guy just looked? Like, and there was a certain point where he actually got visibly heavier from the weight of his disappointment. That poor guy's house just burnt down, and I honestly feel bad for him. That's where he's living right now. See if I can't help him out. But yeah, like I said, this is where I'm going to call it for today. I just want to thank you guys again for stopping by. And listen, I really appreciate you guys giving me the time, the episode or two that I need to really get my render settings, my gameplay settings, and how I'm going to actually do this all figured out. Right now I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard. And by the way, if you're having trouble with the lag of the mouse, head over to Gopher's channel. He actually found a little thing that might help you with the response time of your mouse, because I noticed it lags a little bit. But otherwise, I'm still working on maybe also playing with a controller, but I don't know, we'll see in the future. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and I hope you tune in. Until next time.